All right, guys. Well, here's a new project. I want to point out locates in the video because I had a question about them. I called USIC, our local locating place that locates for AT&T, and they said this is it. They came out and double checked it even. The only reason I say something, here's my telephone or fiber or something. But then you come up here where I have to dig out, and I've got dots. And I said, hey, what are the dots? He goes, oh, they're nothing. I said, okay, well, if you're running the dots, you know, they put dots in between my flags. Well, I have a pedestal right down here. I don't know if you can see that pedestal on the tree line, but there's a pedestal there. So apparently it comes down and comes along the road. See, I've got a dot here. So hopefully when I pull these trees out and I cut a road in here, we don't rip out everybody's phone lines. If we do, I called twice. I had to call for a whatever you call it, non-locate or whatever. I had to call in because they didn't locate it the first time. Then they came out and located it that day, and then the supervisor came out and double checked. But our driveway tube's going to go in between the two flags. I'm going to take out the scrub brush. There's some fence in here. I'm just going to clip that fence at the post, clip the fence up there wherever I can find it, and rip it out, kind of ball it up. But we need to take out, probably don't need to take out that hedge, but we may take the hedge out later. Take out all the scrub brush. I'm going to pull that tree, and all this scrub up to that big tree, kind of clean this area up. And then I'm going to cut over from the tree, kind of come over, and we're going to take this hillside out, take the hillside and throw it back over here. And then that way we'll have a level pad coming in. I think I'll have enough dirt to move out of here, to move it over there to give us a approach here on the corner. If I don't, I'm right down the road from my house, and we'll go haul some dirt. So I'm going to try to get this set today. I'm going to run and get the tube, get it set, and then after that, tomorrow we may use a new bucket that I bought, and because I've got to go do some cleanups, well, I'm probably going to try to get gravel to show up tomorrow. And you know what, I think I might end up pulling that tree out too. It's a little close. I think if I blend that back in there a little bit better, I'd like to keep that tree, but I think I need to take this hillside and kind of level this out because it kind of goes up and goes down. That tree's gonna have to go to make it nice, I think. That way I can get rid of, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it kind of comes up and dips down. Well, I can pull this hillside off, kind of blend that off. That'll give me more dirt, and then I can take that over, and that'll give me a really nice transition. So that boy's gonna have to go. Anyways, but I'll have somebody bring me gravel in the morning and get some road base in here and have an entrance to the property. And this is a new property we're going to work on. We're going to develop it, put a road into it. We're probably going to do all the backfill when they do a house, do the utility work and stuff like that. Just so happens to be my mom's property. But anyways, we'll do a lot of the dirt work and the development out here. But it's super cold, 22 degrees. I brought the wheel, the compaction wheel with me. I've got the 36-inch bucket on for the first time, so we'll see how it is pulling trees. But I thought for moving dirt, it'd be nice to have the bigger bucket on it. Plus, I haven't used it yet. So, but with it being 22 degrees, you guys are going to be in the cab. So, let's get started. All right, we'll see what we can get done here. I may have to cut into this ditch to get up there. I'm thinking not, though. Find a thin spot. At least I've got those locates on video now. Actually, what we're going to go up there and we'll get into the property. In this one spot here where this one tree is, it looks like it's I mean, it's kind of the steepest part of the ditch, but make sure our blade's all the way up. No, I'm not just going to push that over. You always got to try. You always got to check. So we can get in here and actually get some work done. It'd be nice just to have access to it to where I can back the trailer in. But and this is that's a locust tree that we're pulling, so it is hardwood. It's got taproot. It's pretty good size. I mean, it may look small right now with this big 36-inch bucket, but I don't know. It's probably a 10-inch tree or so, if I had to guess. Get that taproot break. In here for now. Take all the trees up there. I don't know. She come out here and make her a little fire pit or something. She come out here and have a little campfire or something. I don't know. System goes. It's crazy. Alright, pick a spot. Start a burn pile, I guess. We'll just go up here on top of the hill. Stuff like that, so if we need to burn it, we can just come up here and burn it. Then we can still get around the front tree line. Stay there. Because we'll probably bring the mulcher up and mulch some of that stuff, but like there's a bunch of brush and stuff packed up into the tree line and stuff. We'll clean a lot of that up. Bunches and bunches of roots, and we're getting down into this nice heavy clay, which is good, except for it binds those roots pretty tight. I mean, if we get enough of that clay, that'd be nice for that driveway approach, but man, there's a lot of topsoil on it. Not super wild about pushing on the tree towards the road, but just trying to see, because of that, trying to see how it's moving. That's starting to move pretty good. Alright, let's not push it that direction. Let's see if we can get it to move this direction. Not really. Alright. I'm going to try to back into that spot back over there again. if we can get it to go the direction I want it to. It'd be nice if we had the 75 still. Run and get it, and it'd be on the ground already. Machine had a little more weight to it, a little more power to it. But at least this isn't a high traffic road, but that's the first car I've seen go down it for quite a while. But it's still a road. Still have to be cautious. Have, you know, umpteen 100 cars just start driving down it, you just never know. I guarantee it's just not going to want to go the direction I want it to go. But we'll see what we can do. If I've got to drop it in the street, I will. And then I'll just pull it back up on the property. I had to do it before. I'm in good position there. If it goes where I want it to. I don't think it's going to go quite yet, but oh, it's moving. It's moving pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see about as best as what you're probably going to see. Oh, it's looking good. Looking good. There's that taproot. I see the taproot moving. Boy, that is a big, big taproot. It's a big root ball down in the ground. Oh yeah, wow. Big taproot. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Woo, boy. All right, 36-inch bucket. See how big the stump is? Well, look at all this down here in the bottom. I may not be able to show you until I get it out. All right, let's see if we can get spun back around here. That's a good example of why you need to be able to use your pedals so you can get places with your machine. Let's see, let's move our brush pile here to somewhere else. I guess I should just take it up to the pile. Let's just go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and take this up. Going backwards. I don't know if I had the camera rolling, but I gotta shift gears here after I get this tree out of the way. I gotta go move some gravel. I've got a foundation company trying to pick up forms, and I guess they can't because we got a gravel delivery and didn't think that the gravel was going to be there this soon or something. I don't know. Regardless, I got to go move gravel so they can get forms out of the foundation. And the truck is sitting there waiting for me. But I had this big tree half dug out. I can't leave this. That'd be entirely too dangerous. Still got roots grabbing the ground, but we're going to try to roll her out. Basically rip the roots if we can. Might have to dig them out. It looks promising. I think we'll roll them off. Be this cantankerous, to be honest with you. Alright, well, I didn't want to bring a chainsaw with me. I want to see if I can get it moved with the 50. It's pretty heavy, but where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, it's picking that whole tree up, but with me going up this slight hill here, it's just a little too much for her. She won't you know, do it easily, I guess. Wouldn't pick it up, but it'll pick the tree up. Just won't move a lot with her. You see, like right there, it's up off the ground, but I go to try to back, you know, go to try to back up, and it says no. just, I'm up too big of a grade, but I've almost got it to the burn pile. Here's the burn pile. So I figured while I'm here at this, I just want to see if I can do it. So where there's a will, there's a way. And the 50 usually has a lot of will. It usually does pretty dang good. But this way I don't have to grab my chainsaw. I can just run back home. I can get my skid loader and I can go get my gravel moved, and I can come up here and try to get this cut in and at least go get my tube, and we'll just see what we get. The bad thing is I don't know if I'm going to get it done today. By the time I go get the tube, it's probably going to be the end of the day at this point. Try to process this down a little bit. Get some of my burn pile a little easier. Even though I am kind of in a hurry. Rubbery. I think it's going to break up. Let's just get it pulled up to the burn pile and it'll be part of it. Pull this top around the side here. Mess with it a little more if I had some time, but since people are literally waiting on me and I still have to go get another machine and drive into town, we just won't do that. Oh, that's not very good. Just have the dang branch right on my blade. Can't be doing that. Well, at least we got a really good start to a burn pile here. Now what we can do is take a lot of this easily moved brush. So I guess there's a tree in there. Just kind of move this up to the burn pile and move the burn pile over on top of the big tree. Right? While people are waiting on us. But I told him, I was like, I might be able to get there at noon. It's 10:30. I'll be there by 11:15 or something. But it's like I'm literally right in the middle of pulling a big giant tree. Can't exactly leave. He said, well, they'll have to wait. Well, I understand. I don't like people waiting on me. I'd rather wait on them. Let's go move some gravel. If I can get it out of the vines.